Hello sports fans, and welcome to another video blog on the Voice of the Saints. Today we're starting up summer sessions where we find out a little bit about off-season work that our coaches do. Today I'm joined by head volleyball coach Dana Moore, who's defending champions of the UMAC right now. So coming off a pretty good season, a championship season, what do you do in a regular off-season as a coach, and what do you instruct your players to do to be prepared for next season?
I'm not a coach who follows a rigid plan. I don't send them something that says you need to do this on this Monday, this whatever. The interesting thing is I don't think they really know what's expected of them until they arrive here. I think that a lot of my incoming freshmen from last year said we just didn't quite understand what it meant to be in volleyball shape, and now they understand that, and they will go home this summer with an understanding of what that means. Our incoming class, another large one again, what I will ask of them is to do anything aerobic, and I'm not fussy, whether it's running or rollerblading, horseback riding, dancing. Those are just anything that's going to keep their heart rate up. Lots of push-ups, sit-ups, block jumps, approach jumps. The other thing that we always ask is that if they can get their hands on a ball, that's just paramount to that success. As light as that ball is, when they come back in, if they haven't seen it for a while, it makes a really big difference. The other thing is if they can lift. Cassie Roden, one of our student assistants who graduated from Scholastica, still here in occupational therapy, is putting together a weightlifting plan for them. We don't ask them to go join a gym. We just find that that's asking a bit much. But a lot of kids still have access to their high school facilities, and so we ask them, if they do, then we'd like to see them lift to stay in that good shape. I will be emailing them off and on all summer, just kind of checking in with them, how things are going, where their mental attitude is. I think that's such a big part. From my standpoint, the physical part is always important to me, that I need to be in as good a shape as they are. That's really important when I am here long hours. I need to be in good physical shape as well as the mental standpoint. So continue my workout routine on a regular basis. I just returned from Phoenix, Arizona, where I played in the USAV National Tournament in a 50s division, which was great fun to be back amongst the volleyball community. Many men and women that I've known over the course of the years show up there, and it ended up being a little mini reunion for me, my family, being from Southern California. I have a nephew in Phoenix, and so we all joined forces there, and so that was very exciting too.
Sounds like a lot of fun. On a similar topic, you got to take some time for yourself over the summer, I'm sure. What are some of the things you like to do when you're not busy? Well,
I really look forward to the Duluth weather changing because then I can get outside and run. I'm a fair weather runner. I don't want to run in the winter here in Duluth. Mostly, I'm not a fan of the cold. How I ended up here, we'll never know. And the snow and the ice, I don't want to run on that. So I really look forward to being able to run down in Canal Park, one of my favorite places along the lake walk. So that's one of my favorite. I haven't been down there yet, a couple times actually, but not in my consistent routine. A little weather out there to deal with. I love to read, Joe, and I try to keep up on reading. Nothing major, but I really like that. And so if there are times that I can get in here in the morning, get my work done, and then take off some time where I can hang out in my backyard and read. I'm not a gardener, but I like to putz a little bit in the garden. I've planted a handful of things, some herbs, just a handful of bushes that I kind of like to keep in touch with, pull weeds, that sort of thing. This, for my husband and I, will be the first summer that we are not headed down to the Twin Cities watching one of our 3 children play soccer. One no longer lives here, but the other 2 are here, and they're coaching. So occasionally we will go watch them coach, but for the most part that's a real plus. This will be the first time in more than probably dozen years that we have not spent many an hour in the car. We are talking about actually getting back in that car, but we'd like to drive Lake Superior. this year, and we've never done a vacation in the summer because of soccer for so many years with our children, and so that might be something that we may do this summer.
All right, sounds good. I guess wrapping up, coming off of a great season, what can we expect out of the Saints next year?
I'm really excited about our recruiting class once again. A big number. It just, some years it's worked out that way. For the most part, you know, my numbers stick. 3, 4, 5, 6 was big. But the last year and then this year again, I've got a large number. I am really excited about the fact that we have the AQ, and not just the AQ, but that our conference is going places, that we will be recognized with this opportunity. But more importantly, my goal from since 2002, when we knew that our conference was heading into the NCAA provisional membership process, my goal was to be the first coach out with that AQ, and that is my goal, personally and professionally. And then, like I said, a really good recruiting class to build on this year. I am very confident about our abilities this year to win well, and to continue the way we build our program, that fine alumni base that we are beginning, and you know, that whole, you know, I've spoke to you before, that whole positive mental attitude, it's what we kind of bring to the table. So looking forward to another great year, and continue building the program.
All right, sounds awesome. Thanks a lot, Dana.
You bet. Anytime.
You just heard the voice of head volleyball coach Dana Moore. Thanks for watching.